Hello YouTube, hello viewer, I hope you're having a good day. In this video we're talking about 5 big mistakes when we're trying to build muscle mass. Don't do these guys, stick to a solid plan. Here we go. Mistake number 1 is not following a training program designed for muscle hypertrophy. It's pretty common to see people in the gym missing out on one of the most important training principles, which is specificity. If you want to maximize muscle growth, you need to make sure that you're following a training plan that is designed specifically for muscle building. Don't go into the gym and start your session by doing 1, 2 or 3 rep maxing if you're trying to optimize muscle growth. Get yourself a muscle hypertrophy training plan. Mistake number 2, ignoring volume as a factor for muscle growth. The total training volume for a muscle or muscle group is one of the key drivers for muscle hypertrophy. Staying within the same rep range and with the same number of sets week by week and month by month might be causing you to miss out on a lot of potential growth. Make sure to have a plan that takes you from your minimal effective volume to your maximum recoverable volume. That is, a plan where some of the progressive overload comes from added reps and sets. Mistake number 3. Never progressing in load. Muscle hypertrophy can occur in different ways, mainly in 2 different ways. As higher rep ranges and training volumes most likely contribute to what is called sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, which is when fluid within the muscle cell membrane increases, making the muscle bigger and fuller. We also want to get the other type, which is myofibrillar hypertrophy, which is when the actual muscle fibers themselves grow. They increase in size and in amount. This occurs mostly when we train close to failure with a heavy load, somewhere around 6 to 8 rep range. This means that we have to progress in load for some of our sets to keep on getting the gains from this type of hypertrophy. Mistake number 4 is never deloading and or ignoring systemic fatigue. As you train and you overload your muscles and central nervous system day by day and week by week, your body's total systemic fatigue will start to accumulate. You're going to hit a point where recovery is the limiting factor for your growth and continual progression. Here is when some people just keep on grinding and say that, hey, I'm not making any gains anymore, I can't lift any heavier weights or do any more volume, yada yada yada. Take a deload week, half your intensity for a whole week so that your body can recover fully and be prepared to make new gains, basically. Then repeat your whole previous training cycle, but with a slightly higher load. Mistake number 5. Not eating and sleeping enough. This can be what makes or breaks your progress totally. Not tracking a caloric surplus when you're trying to gain in mass and weight can be really impactful. If you're not hitting your macros and total calories for a few days here and there, it will add up and you're not in that prime zone for optimal growth. You can still build some muscle mass in a slight deficit, but if you really want to optimize the conditions for growth, it would be a really bad idea not to make sure that you get enough calories every single day, and especially proteins. Also, bad sleep quality for several days throughout the week is going to impact your recovery, your body's ability to repair damaged tissue and grow. It will also give you a much harder time keeping up with the progressive overload in your training. I thank you for watching. Hit that like button if this was useful information, and to learn more about optimizing muscle growth, key training principles, and how to structure and optimize your training workouts and your training plan, routines, tips and tricks, check out my channel. Take care and keep training. Bye.